All right, Virgo, welcome into May. I hope you're doing great. Where's my little deck? Here's my little deck. Let's see where we go for you, Virgo. This is Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus in the extended. I will talk a lot more about your astrology in May. And, one of the things I want to point out to you is as I'm doing this reading, Mercury is going to go, ding, Mercury. Sync. Mercury, and then there's this new moon. Okay. A lot of messages coming through. Mercury is your ruling planet, and that is going direct. Okay, in Aries, that's going to be happening at the end of April or right around the time when I'm doing this reading and posting it. So for the next week, it's going to be in shadow, but May is going to feel good, like you're able to communicate more clearly or more directly on your own behalf. I also want to let you know that Venus is moving into Taurus, and we can talk about that a little bit more, but I feel like that's going to impact you in a very positive way as well. Okay, so let's see where we're going here. Venus moving into Taurus, and that's happening right around now too. So this is still April, just saying. But in May, we got a lot of big shifts going on. So let's go through it all. Let's see what wants to come through in the reading for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Feel free to swap around the energies. Just take what resonates, leave what doesn't, okay? Okay, deal. Water. What are you feeling here? Oh boy, look at you. Courage. Jealousy. Oh wow. Okay, so some of you Virgos are going to stop worrying about what other people think, or maybe you're going to do something that's right for you that might be hurting someone else, or you have felt like you're not going to do that because it's hurting someone else. But I feel like this person is going to show some true colors around jealousy, and that is going to be like, you know what? I'm sorry. Like, there's big shifts in the wind here for Virgo. And it has been something that you have waited on and waited on and waited on because it is going to require courage. So, taking some kind of action. I mean, just a few of you might be spurred on by having feelings of envy or jealousy because someone else gets to do a kind of life that you want to do. And why can't I do that? That's just for a few of you. I feel like more of you are making choices in your life that other people are going to be envious of. Okay, whether you're stepping into a love partnership or a spiritual path or the work that is really bringing you joy, other people are going to be like, why can't I do that? And that's kind of the point. You're going to be inspiring people. Those on a lower vibration are going to see it as jealousy, but who cares? Like, you're on your way, Virgo. All right, you're on your way. So let's see what comes through the reading. Deep breath, everybody. Deep breath. Virgo, please. All right. Okay. Let's see here. So 4 of Pentacles underneath. Yeah, some of you have definitely been holding back on your feelings. Look at this, the Death card. As I'm doing this reading, the energy is full moon in Scorpio right now. 5 of Cups, 7 of Pentacles. This is choices, making big choices that are bringing you to your ultimate happiness. Wow. I started saying that before I even saw that 10 of Cups, bringing you to your ultimate happiness. There's something that's kind of small beer. Some of you this is also jealousy. Okay, this is also jealousy. So let me just say this to you. If you are feeling jealousy about anybody for any reason, there's a tell there, or there's it's a good thing. It's showing you what you truly want that you think you can't have. If you're jealous of this couple that has a loving relationship, if you're jealous of this person who has this amazing career, it's just really telling you that that's what you want. And so I feel like that's going to be like, oh, aha moment. Okay. In the Scorpio full moon right now. And 5 of Cups. Either someone had, you left somebody behind, or they left you behind, or something like that. I feel like this is actually your person. Some of you might have turned your back on. There's been some sadness in this connection. All right. There's been some loss and sadness in this connection. You might have run away from them. They ran away from you. Could be a little twin flamey. Okay. But now I feel like you're making new choices. Seven of Pentacles, doing things that are good for you. Three of Wands, expecting the best, expecting love. And boy, are you going to get it. That is beautiful. Four of Wands and 10 of Cups. It's almost, okay, so Virgo, your opposite sign is Pisces. We have water here too, the water energy. Whatever you have that's water in your chart, I just feel like it's transformational. You're coming up as the King of Cups and this Death card. Whatever feelings you have are transformational, whether they're jealousy and envy or they're love. Maybe you're shoving down love for somebody that you think you can't be with or something like that. But Virgo energy is about the process. Virgo and Pisces actually are about how do I get things done? So that can stop you in many ways from moving toward what you want because you don't know how it's going to happen. And that is a hitch in your giddy up. That is part of your factory settings that you're going to need to update, that you're going to need to choose a new setting. You have this like, well, I'm not going to do it until I see how I'm going to do it. But you are an experiential learner. So you're going to have to walk the path of this change, learning as you go. And that may feel like, no, I don't want to put myself out there and then have, make mistakes or not have this person reciprocate or something like that. There's some fear here. All right, let's see what the upright reading brings. Three of Pentacles. Ace of Pentacles, Queen of Swords, could be dealing with an air sign, Libra especially. Six of Swords, Knight of Pentacles, there's Virgo, and the Wheel of Fortune, there's Sag. 10 and Pisces, 10 of Pentacles, Two of Cups. Look at you, King of Wands. You must take action on this. This person that you're dealing with is someone who's already built a life for themselves, and they are making some kind of offer to you of the Ace of Pentacles. This person sees the future. This person knows that this is the right connection for them. You may not be so sure. You may have turned your back on them, or you may have said, you know what? I don't see how this works. I don't see how this comes together. You live in a different part of the world. You are of a different culture. You're 10 years older than I am. Like there's just something about you see it as not ideal, but there's something in that, like, I don't know how this is ever going to work. That is actually the specialness of the connection. There's something really beautiful about the thing that you can't see. Okay. I do feel like you are going to go towards this, but very slowly. You might be moving towards this very slowly. Six of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, it's super slow energy, the Wheel of Fortune. But I got to tell you, like in this scorpionic full moon, there's been some kind of purging of either the past hurts between you, or you might be purging a partner. You might be letting go of a life, a work path, a career path, letting go of something. And it isn't happy for you. It's not like joyful because there's somebody that you're, having to break up with, or there's something you're having to part ways with that, it wasn't all bad. Okay. It wasn't all bad. And there's something about it that you kind of have held on to. And then if you can't see the path forward, you're like, well, I guess I'm supposed to stay here because I don't see the how. But Virgo, you are so much about process that it's not really asked. That's not the right question to ask. The question is, how do I align with what is most healthy for me? And can I just do it one step at a time? Can I just see the steps one at a time? I feel like the universe is like, go for it because this is your destiny. This is your fate. Yes, that's exactly what's happening here. 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Cups. Look at that. 10 of Cups, 4 of Wands, 2 of Cups, 10 of Pentacles. You are going toward like the love of your life, my darling. But you have had to grow from the King of Cups, where I'm just kind of holding back. I'm being jealous of other people who have what I want. I don't want to make the choices because I don't know how it's all going to shake out. I don't know what the path looks like. This is King of Wands. King of Wands is entrepreneurial energy, so this can be about career too. It's sort of like I get to a point where there's more. It's like stress. I've seen this. I saw this in the morning message today. Like a stress position. Like I can't hold it anymore. I can't stay in this anymore. It's too painful. It hurts too much. I've got to stretch. I got to get out and run a little bit. I've got to move my body. Virgo, you are all about health and well-being. And if something is not healthy or feeling like it's growth, then it's not. You need to trust yourself about that. Okay? And I do feel like you're putting one foot in front of the other, albeit slowly. King Knight of Pentacles, this is Virgo energy. So we could be saying like right around your birthday or something like that. This is when this really takes it's almost like I don't know how many of you ever I studied film in college, and like the old like the film projectors, you have to put the piece of film in it, and then it's like doesn't catch and doesn't, and then it catches, right, and then it moves. And so there's something about that, like you're sort of like, okay, it's not catching immediately, but every day put one foot in front of the other, one foot in front of the other, one foot in front of the other, and then it catches on the wheel. This is like the flywheel of time. Okay, and then it catches on the wheel. So this person that you're dealing with is probably a Libra or a fire sign or something like that, air or fire. They have something to offer you. They really do. So let me ask about this Queen of Swords. Six of Wands. Ten of Swords. They see you overcoming some difficult things. Lovers, making good choices for yourself. The Star. They see you. I feel like this person might have some kind of healing business, like an actual work that you're going to be doing together. This is about putting in effort. And Ace of Pentacles, they want to offer you something that's foundational, that's long lasting. We're making choices to do that based on what we have healed in ourselves. The Ten of Swords. I feel like you both have had some toxicity in your life. You both have had toxic partners or something like that. And we're making the choices to use that as not as something to hide, but as something to celebrate. Like, look at us having, being happy and having moved through some real toxicity in our lives. Look at us. There's something very healing about the two of you. You may be healers for other people. I do feel like something shifts in June. Six of Swords, right? 6 months. I feel like something shifts in June. What's happening in June? The moon in June. Eight of Wands. Oh yeah, Eight of Swords and the World. Some of you could be traveling in June. Something very romantic. Eight of Swords is I feel like a conversation you're having. Eight of Wands and the Eight of Swords. Do we have the Eight of Pentacles? No, we don't. We have the Four of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. All right, there's something here about a conversation that clears up some kind of misconception or misinterpretation. All right, something like that. Now, the moon in June, I haven't jumped that far ahead. Let me see. We're only looking at May right now, but I want to just jump ahead to see what is going on, because obviously there's a new moon in Gemini, right? Because that's the season we're in. But at the end of May, there's a full moon in Sagittarius. So something that was started back in December, end of November, December, is coming to fruition. Sagittarian energy. New moon in Gemini is at 16 degrees on the 6th of June. Okay, so the new moon in Gemini, there's the Lover's card. There could be some seeds planted for the future. That full moon in Capricorn, 1 degree Capricorn, 21 June, right on the summer, the seasonal change for summer. Wow. Like Midsummer Night's Dream here with Capricorn. So you're planting some seeds here in Gemini, reaping the rewards of last winter. Whatever really happened, there might have been some kind of conversation that gave you some misunderstanding, maybe brought up some jealousy. There was some kind of conversation. And I feel like you're coming together now. I feel like the misunderstanding is going away. It can be just as simple as you not being ready for this connection or this other person not being ready. And so there was just this sense of like, I'm going to run away from this. I'm not ready for this. I can't. So, all right. So let's see where we're going with this in the extended. I'll talk more about the astrology of May. And this feels very healing to me. So I'm liking this a whole bunch. All right, Virgo, the link is below if you want to continue on with me. I'll see you over there.
All right, I hope you enjoyed that video. If it was helpful to you, please consider liking this video and sharing it with anybody who might have a need for similar kind of information. And if you like this video, check out these videos.